Haven't we waited long enough to see new property opportunities in Singapore? I know I have. What about you? I tell you for a fact, we are seeing some hints of opportunities in Singapore property again. Yes! 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 Is it a smart move to start investing aggressively in the market in 2023? Before you usher all your money towards the next new launch, let's look at some possible outcomes in 2023.
So the big question is this: how busy professionals and homeowners like us make six-figure profits from the property we own safely by doing it with research, data, and numbers. How do we buy in a way without complications and half-guessing, regardless of the market conditions, and still remain profitable? That is the question. Here, I will share with you exactly what we do and how we do it. My name is Edmund Tan, and welcome to Singapore Real Estate Insider.
Hi, I'm Edmund Tan, your one and only Singapore Real Estate Insider. If you're new to my channel, subscribe to get updates on the new videos I post. Singapore's dilemma in the scarcity of available homes feel like it's dragging on for too long. Am I right? Ever since COVID happened, developments have settled at a slower pace due to the constraints and the other resulting effects of the craziness our world is facing at the moment. Limited supplies in the pipeline, pent-up demand after COVID, delay in constructions, higher cost of building materials and labours. Even though the need has driven the possible profits for real estate property investments, I'm sure most homeowners and future home buyers are in the dark trying to figure out what this means for them in the future. But let's keep our heads up, my friends, as Prime Minister Lee's National Day rally for 2022 has created more sparks of hope for us people who are rooting for the real estate market in Singapore. Prime Minister Lee painted a bigger picture about what we can expect in the coming years with major urban transformation plans and more. Magic crystal ball, show me what Mr. Lee says.
It won't happen overnight, but over decades, we can completely reimagine the eastern part of Singapore.
Number 1, Paya Lebar Air Base. There's so much excitement in the talks about the Paya Lebar Air Base since its moving was announced during the National Day rally in 2013. This time, Prime Minister Lee shared clearer, more tangible plans for that location. This sprawling area that's 5 times larger than Toa Payoh is geared to provide up to 150,000 homes for Singaporeans. Public and private housing developments are in the works. It will surely usher in so many economic activities and jobs in the country. To check out more about this exciting project, I have a video that we have done and we tackle this in details. Check out somewhere around this video. What are the most exciting plans about this once you know it? Share in the comment below. Value appreciation for other areas. Hougang, Marine Parade and Punggol area property homeowners will rejoice. As a bonus, it was mentioned that the building height restrictions will be lifted in Paya Lebar once the airbase goes. The same will be applied for the other areas surrounding Paya Lebar to reinvent the space for more functionalities and amenities, and most of all, increase its property values. For you, if you are not familiar with the master plan, Singapore properties are zoned with different height restrictions at different locations. At times, you will wonder why the CBD area properties can be developed more than 50-story high. Some areas can only go up to maximum 12-story. This has to do with the height restrictions in the master plan. And usually when there are major changes like this, adjustments can be made. It also highlights what future development heights potentially can be built to. Number 3, more en bloc sales. Since developers will be allowed to build taller constructions, they may be even more eager to host an en bloc sales for the older and low-rise buildings surrounding Paya Lebar. This is usually seen when there's a major change like height restrictions or even property type changes when they go from residential sites to commercial and residential sites. Developers will be eyeing major transformations like this as they have more room to work around their future property plans. Do you know what the master plan is? And what should we as homeowners look out for in it? Comment if you're unsure below and I will do up a video just for you. The burning question is this: should we start investing now? There are two sides of the coin here. Which is why here in Singapore Real Estate Insider, we always educate homeowners first with research, data, and numbers to ensure financially we have the capability to fund the property regardless of any market conditions. Property is a long-term asset we cannot take lightly in the calculations. So before you jump into the strategy, speak to us first. We'd love to discuss what's the best strategy for you and your family. If this video has been useful for you, give us a thumbs up below and subscribe to our channel for more insightful tips. While you're at it, share this video with your friends and family whom you know could benefit from the discussion. If you're looking to sell your properties in a matter of 5 years, I would say hold your horses. You probably won't get more than your money's worth, as the airbase will move out only by 2030. And by the time they settled the land and started having plans to develop, they could be into 2040 at the bare minimum. Sites like this usually are not put up for open tender as well. Singapore will want the developers to come up with a concept plan that goes in line with the future of Singapore's growth, and property is a major factor to do that. However, if you're looking for a place to stay more than a decade or so, investing now would be a wise choice. Why? You get it at a much lower price point than the future, because the urban development plans might only be rolled out by 2030 onwards. In short, you still only enjoy the benefits of this opportunity when they are in place much later. But always understand your objective as well. If it's a wise move to hold on to the property beyond 10 years due to different reasons. Still, careful planning and property selections would be in place here to ensure you're maximizing your potential profits and not wasting money, time, energy on those that don't generate as much income. Of course, Singapore Real Estate Insider is here to help you as well. So reach out if you really need help in your property discussions. This is also the reason why we have a private group where we help busy professionals and homeowners make six-figure profits in their property safely. Property is a very dynamic process and is not as simple as point A to point B only. Therefore, in this group, we also do weekly live touching on various property segments so we can all be educated and make informed decisions. I'll put the link somewhere around this video so you can join us to learn the trades and strategies on property.